Hello everyone, I'm Metal Slave and welcome to Night of Farewells of FE7. This is going to be a bit of a showcasing of what Super Heath and full recruitment can do. The first thing that needs to be done is getting rid of the archer by walking down the gate area with Hawkeye. Then, Pent is going to barrier Fiora so that she can enter the range of the Bolting Island mages and take next to nothing from them. And Heath is going to kill the sniper from 2 range using his 10 movement. He needs to do it from 2 range for the following turns tiles to work out, but him eating a counter is not even a bad thing. If anything, it's a good thing, which I'll allude to later. Fiora then picks up Pent and occupies the Ballista so that the archer won't harass other units with it. Because she has the Delphi shield, she's not in danger of dying to that archer either. Hector takes a Pure Water and receives Ninis Grace. And the main, thing that this this turn 1 has to revolve around is the fact that I'm not dancing and instead using Ninis Grace. Then, Ninian receives a barrier herself, and Jafar picks her up so that Florina can Pure Water and grab Ninian at the same time. Then Farina drops her, and Marcus rescues Hector so that he can conserve Ninis Grace and give Hector later. This Fiora is not quite base level. She got 1 point of res, which is important for, as you'll see soon. The first Bolting Island mage goes for Ninian and misses. But then the archer moves, which hits Fiora, which makes the other 2 mages want to attack Fiora. But because she's gained 1 point of res, she lives with exactly 1 HP. If she had gained 2 points in either HP or defense instead, then she would accomplish the same thing. The Silent Sage missing here is helpful because it means Lucius can be bait again on this turn, instead of the Silence guy trying to go for Pent. Jafar murders the Falcon Knight so that Marcus can give Hector to Hawkeye and murder a peg. Now it's time for Hawkeye to, after Lucius murders a peg himself, it's time for Hawkeye to give Hector to Heath. And Fiora is going to give Pent to Farina and use an elixir so she can take another beating. Heath is going to drop Hector onto Speedwing Speedwing Chest Island, which is important, as you'll see next turn. Because Hector has Ninis Grace and Pure Water, Bolting tanks him, and the generals do negligible amounts of damage to him, in terms of whether or not he needs to worry about surviving. Then Ninian dances for Heath so that Farina can give Pent to him, and Farina also uses a Pure Water and hovers over the edge of the Sleep Druid's range to bait it away from Heath and Pent. Florina picks up Ninian so that she's no longer in Wyvern Lord range. Bolting on Pent is only a displayed 46, but even if he gets hit by it, he also needs to get hit by 2 of the other 3 enemies that attack him. One of which is a Devil Axe Pirate, so yeah, that's really low hit and might just backfire. And the other 2 the 2 Wyvern Riders have displayed 34s. There is a chance of death for Pent, but it's very minuscule. And if Heath had gotten hit by the sniper, this is just speculation, but it's very possible that Sonya would see Heath as a juicier target than Pent if that was the case. But here Pent just dodges everything and murders them in turn. Hector gets gangbanged by all these lance enemies and doesn't even get hit, but even if he did, he'd be absolutely fine. This is a level 18 Hector, but Hector with his level 15 averages would also be fine. I just gave him 3 extra levels as a reliability measure. Because Hector didn't kill the Wyverns in return, they started getting baited away. So Fiora is in a slightly more precarious position now because of 1 point of the res from the Pure Water wore off. She needs to dodge 2 and 3 boltings, or the archer. Because she's no longer weighed down, this isn't as sad as it sounds. If she got HP and defense instead of res, she'd have to get hit by all 3 boltings and the archer to die, which is minuscule chances. But as it is, it's still less than 15% chance to get hit by everything that she needs to get hit by to die. So less than 15% chance of death. Now that it's turn 3, I'm padding Lucius' staff rank and getting a small amount of EXP by just mending Jafar, but that's mostly irrelevant. Now it's time for Farina to kill this Speedwing General that Hector weakened with the last few uses of the Wolf Veil. Clearly the damage was extra, but I just did it like this because I want to show that even a worse strength than they have would work. And now it's time for Heath to one-round Sonya with the Brave Lance. As you can see, he's over the strength benchmark by 3 points. He only needs 24, but this one has capped because he's blessed by now. Now Pent, because Hector's on Speedwing Island, base Pent can rescue Hector from this island, and Hector can now reach the throne. And that is Knight of Farewells in 3 turns. I will see you next time.